Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dialer's Wheeler Tactics. This week in Eternal Evolution, this is a little segment I like to do on Wednesday nights because Thursday morning is patch day. Basically, what I do, or what I have been doing, is discussing what's going on in the game right now. We're going to discuss what has come and gone, or what is on its way out from the previous week. And then we're going to discuss what's upcoming the following week. So if you're catching this Thursday morning, everything we're going to be talking about upcoming is now live, and then in general, everything else that we're going to discuss at the beginning of the video is gone. So let's go in game. We're going to go straight to the banners because we did get the Daniel banner this week. It was a weekly banner, so hopefully you were able to pick up at least one copy of Daniel because he is one of the top 5 best characters in the game. I did pick up a copy on my free-to-play account, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, he's gone in 9 hours from the time of recording of this video. So Daniel's great. Make sure you get him. If you tonight, if you see this video and you haven't gotten a copy yet, go run. Don't walk, run to get a copy of Daniel. Soar Valley. The Soar Valley banner is at the halfway point. So we got 7 days to now, and then we got another week, so it will be live with in the next week, because these ones are 2-week banners. So Soar Valley, by herself, she's kind of inconsequential. She's a summoner. I'm sure all of you by now have seen the videos, have heard the commentary on her, and know that she is basically a booster character. Even though she's an SSS, she's a booster to Anpu. By herself, without Anpu, she doesn't really do a whole lot. Her healing isn't that great. But on a summoner team with Anpu, she does magical things in PvP specifically. But I have used her in story mode and soul mine to clear current hurdles. So she is a good character, but if you don't have Anpu, you're probably not going to want to go for her. Although I still would always recommend spending 60 limited tickets to at least get a copy at Pity so that you could develop her and work on her at a later time. So those are the 2 banners. Daniel, good. Soar Valley, good for PvP. The events that are going on in game right now, so they kind of suck. I think we discussed this last week, but Details Gathering with Boar for Rusty Gears. These Details Gatherings are a pay-to-win event. So if you are free to play, I think you're only going to get like 22 of these. I don't know, my math might be wrong, but you're going to get not that many Rusty Gears because these ones down here you can only get with Cashola. So this event is also gone in 9 hours. And these Rusty Gears brought you to this wheel, and as you see on this account, I didn't get any good thing, because the chances of getting these 3 big items are very, very low. 0.26 for the trinket, and for Soar Valley herself, 2% for Anpu, and that amount did not go up. So if you remember the Christmas wheel, once you got an item, the other probability of getting the other items, the little slices expanded. And as far as I'm aware, on a couple of my accounts I think I got the Anpu on both of my other accounts, and the probability of getting the other 2 did not go up. So congrats to you if you were able to pick up the prototype, which is the real prize. And if you got a copy of the SSS Summoners, then you win. You win. And that's it. Those are the only things we had last week. So we had the Soar Valley banner go live. We had Details Gathering, and we had the Gambling Wheel, Gamuzo's Bell, with what we just discussed. So, and all 3 of those, Daniel banner, Details Gathering, Gamuzo's Bell, they're all gone. So this week was kind of anticlimactic. Wasn't that fun. The events weren't that good. But next week, oh baby, next week is going to be so good, if it's as good as the Christmas event. The holiday events seem to be really spectacular. So, one other thing I would kind of like to discuss, Elite Chapter's also ending in 9 hours, so go spend all your stuff. As you see on this account, I failed. Like, I didn't even pass 2 zones because this account I usually use just for making videos. But my other 2 main accounts are on my phone. So make sure you spend all your meteorites. Pick up your copy of Ampu. If you have meteorites carried over from the last one, which was a Leo one, you probably got 2 Ampus. If you're at endgame, red runes are probably going to be right up your alley. Otherwise, you should have enough dust if you've been playing every day to get everything that's for dust. So that is also gone in 9 hours. As well, Rise of Heroes, ladies and gentlemen, is still ongoing. This is a 2-week event, so this will carry over with the Sor Valley banner. This guy right here, Na Feng, which you get, obviously you get his shards from this event. Na Feng looks to be replacing Artis on the Vanguard Arena team. Now, can you use Na Feng in PvE? Yeah. You will probably be able to use him in Twilight because there are Vanguard Bond stages. So I think he's going to be okay. Like I said, he's going to replace Artis on the Vanguard team because his kit basically buffs Leo. So I have mine on my main account 1 copy away from Immortal, and we're only halfway into the event. On this account, let's see, and this account, the one that I barely play, I got him up to Legendary. So very, very easy to get. Basically, these Rise of Heroes events are very, very free to play, friendly. You can get through all of these stages very, really easy. And then even on my baby account, which this will be its 2nd Rise of Heroes event, I'm able to clear Hell Boss on my baby account, so I'll definitely get a Immortal Na Feng, even though I don't have a single copy of Leo because the Leo banner has not came back up since I started my free-to-play account. So that's gone too. Well, that's not gone. That's around for another week, and that's pretty much it for content that is ongoing or that has been present this past week. I do want to touch on something really, really quickly before we talk about what's upcoming. So I mentioned that Sor Valley has kind of switched up the arena meta, and she's really switched it up. So this game now has fully fleshed out, and Venom took my spot, fully fleshed out a summoner team and a Vanguard team for Galactic Arena and for Summit. Now, what's going to come next? I'm assuming that we're going to get the next iteration to make that last trifecta, or the other team that's going to complete the trifecta. Let's see if I click on these. Yes, so this shows you the teams. So as you see, this isn't like the standard Vanguard team, but this is the this is the summoner team. It's pretty much locked in stone. This is what it is. You can switch out Skewer for a tank, but that is the summoner team, and Anpu and Sor Valley are critical in that lineup. Let's click on somebody else. Let's click on Venom. What has he got? Ooh, Venom. He's running Boar as his tank on the summoner team. And then this is more of a typical Vanguard team. So you got Leo, Crete, Artis, which will be replaced by Na Feng, and then Mazarani and Bailey seems to be the typical team. And then the final team seems to be 2 tanks, heals with Luke, right? Which it's kind of a hodgepodge team, which is why I think that we're going to get the next batch of SSS characters to finally fill out the 3rd team, so then it's a true rock, paper, scissors meta. So that's the last thing I want to talk about this week, because Sor Valley, Dear Mommy, Jiggly Boobs, she seemed to be the last piece in that summoner team, and Na Feng seemed to be the last piece in the Vanguard team. So now let's go to what is upcoming tomorrow morning, or now if you're watching this after Wednesday evening. Let's see, camera, yeah, that's the right one. All right, so patch notes are up on Facebook. Now, there is the notice in game, and then I don't know if there is a notice on their official Discord, but the Facebook seems to be where they give you the most information. So obviously, blah 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 blah. We would love to offer you 500 diamonds. Blah blah blah. We get 500 diamonds as a compensation gift for the downtime. Don't care. I'm sleeping. New events and event optimization. So the Valentine's Day special summon event will open on all servers. You will be able to choose and recruit some SSS level heroes. So this is a SSS wish list summoning event. I know they had one of these pre-global launch. Don't know if it's going to be the same way. We'll see. So the characters that you can pick from are Bailey Hudson. I don't know why I spaced that out. Anpu, Ravenna, and Naruda, Nautilus, and Zeta. Now, if you're free to play, the vast majority of you are probably going for Bailey, because you do want one copy of Bailey, and you can either get him by buying him or getting him in a recruitment event, which takes you a long time to save up for. So I know on my free-to-play account, I'm going Bailey. On my main account, which pretty much has everything, I do have a single I have him at Immortal 0, and I do have a copy. I don't have Nautilus and Naruda and Zeta at Immortal. But Bailey's so hard to get. I might actually go for Bailey on my main account too, just so then I got an Immortal +1. Nautilus I'll get, you know, from Twilight, and Zeta, I do have a couple copies of her, but she doesn't do anything. So if you had everybody else but Zeta, then you'd go for Zeta. So this is going to be 7 days. So this is going to take us right up to the end of the Sorvali banner. Valentine's, and then so that is the banner. So it's probably going to replace Daniel. So we're going to have Sorvali, and then we're going to have this banner, and there's a picture of it on this Facebook page. I'll show you. So that's probably going to be the summoning banner, but it looks like you summon with roses, and unless they graphically change limited tickets to look like roses, which could be a possibility. But there's also an event that's going to launch with that banner for 7 days. A Valentine's Day battle event will open on all servers. So even if you're free to play and you're just starting, or I guess you could be paid to play and just starting. So even if you're just starting and you're in that initial 5-week rotation, it sounds like you're going to have access to this event. Can you complete it? I don't know. Depends on your level of development, but it's going to open on all servers. You can complete some Valentine's Day special training stages to get higher scores for better rewards. So this sounds to me like, and I don't know why my eye is twitching. This sounds to me like it's going to be like the Christmas event. Remember when there was the 3 different snowman events? There was the AoE, the single target, and then the summoner. I'm assuming this is going to be the same thing, right? The same type of thing over 7 days. And hopefully you're getting the currency to spend on the wishlist summoner banner from this event. I don't know if I really want to go into the patch notes. Everyone else and their dog has gone into patch notes. Senway's going to Galactic Arena, which no one is stupid. Kalaza's going to the Wasteland shop, which is stupid. Even my free-to-play baby account almost has an Immortal Kalaza, just because they feed him to you so much, and you get him like 3 copies from Story. So can you get him faster? I guess you can, but you're probably going to be going for like Sorietas and Botmarts and Taylors in the Wasteland shop before Kalaza. Optimize the battle system. This whole timer loop thing, I had no idea that was going on. I've never seen any videos showing that that's going on. So kudos. It sounds like an exploit to me, but it's going away. Optimize the Rise of Heroes mode. Maximum number of sweeps will be selected by default. Cool. That just saves me a slide. But really, that's not game changing. Bug fixes, I don't care. This is more to tell you guys the events and the cool stuff that's coming. I'm not going to go into bug fixes. Not going to talk about that. If you guys want to read about bug fixes, go to the Facebook official page and read them for yourself. So that's pretty much the patch notes. So the summoner banner, the new summon wishlist banner, and then we're getting the Valentine's Day events to go with it. That's a cool icon. That's going to be in the thumbnail of this video. And then here's what the banner looks like. So they're showing you a little sneak peek here. And if you see, I'm sure, yeah, you can see this enough. You see up top here for currency. Normally this is limited tickets. Just go look at any of the banners that are up right now, like the Sorvali or the Daniel. And it's limited tickets up here, and then the data chips from limited tickets down here. So they're switching it up. So you're going to get roses and petals as your chips. Now, I don't know if we're going to have an additional limited banner. We could. I don't know. We'll see. They usually let us know what that banner will be. Like last week, they said it's Daniel. They do not say that here, so I'm assuming from what they're telling us, we're just gonna have Sorvali and then this banner. So how we get these roses, I can only assume it's gonna be from the Valentine's Day event, and I think that was pretty much it. Yes, that's pretty much it. So that's what's coming. Valentine's Day events, Valentine's Day banner. Rise of Heroes is still going to be ongoing for another week. We don't know when Summit Arena is coming back. I would have thought Summit Arena would already be here. But some speculation, I can speculate. Some speculation is that they don't want it to conflict with Guild vs. Guild now. The devs or someone associated with Eternal Evolution has responded on the Facebook page in the comments that Guild vs. Guild was coming before March. That doesn't mean it's going to come out before March. A lot of stuff gets pushed back. But Guild vs. Guild, so it's I heard a comment saying that it's like Summon Arena, or it's basically like Summon Arena, but it's not. Summon Arena is 1 versus 1. It's you versus everyone else. Guild vs. Guild is a guild-wide PvP. We don't know anything about it other than it's in late stage development and they're expecting to get it out before March. But I'm really excited for Guild vs. Guild. It sounds like Territory Wars from Star Wars Galaxy Heroes, which was one of the biggest game modes at the high end. This is what's going to really differentiate guilds. I do believe if the rewards are really good, it's going to make recruiting very, very important. It's going to, if you're really, if you're letting your guild carry you and Guild vs. Guild comes out and there's good rewards, you might find yourself getting the old axe. So you had better get on the PvP teams, which I discussed earlier in this video, because it's going to be PvP madness. So I don't know why. I've heard speculation that Summit Arena isn't coming out because of Guild vs. Guild. Doesn't make sense. I say just drop Summit Arena for us anyway. There's no sense delaying it. Usually Summit Arena comes with Rise of Heroes, and then Twilight is by itself, I do believe. Although I do remember Summit Arena being up when Twilight was up as well at one point. So don't know, but everyone's anxiously awaiting Summit Arena. And that's about it, guys. 18 minutes. That's all. That's 8 minutes too long. So I won't keep you. Enjoy your Wednesday night. I'll try to get this up. Have fun in the Valentine's Day event. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, do all the good things. Likes, subscribes, blah blah blah. If you don't like it, tell me you don't like it. Right? I'm not gonna do this if no one likes it, but it gives me something to do on a Wednesday night. So till next time, guys. Later. Cheers. Peace. See you in the next one. Bye bye.